board has been there for a long time, but for like most church sign, we advertised the Guild morning tea or whatever was on at the time. And it was when I had an experience where a family of a gay man who'd invited me to anoint him as he was dying were very uncomfortable, I guess, letting me know that he was gay and he had a partner, and that affected me quite deeply. And after that experience and other experiences like it, I decided that I really wanted to tell the community that it's not correct to assume that just because I'm a Christian, or because I'm a Christian priest in particular, that I would be anti-gay or conservative and hold some of those more traditional conservative views. So we put the sign up initially to say to the community, hey, we're open to have any sort of conversation with you, and we're open to share your life with you in whatever your life is. It's 12 months, actually, this month, since we put that first sign up, and it seems like so much longer. But we've sought to address some of the big issues of the day, some of the big moral and ethical issues of the day, things like the asylum seeker issue, climate change, marriage equality, domestic violence, all of these issues that are really important for the corporate psyche of our nation, that I think it's important for us to have some input into. I could never have imagined that one sign outside a church in Gosford could constantly go viral internationally. It's not unusual for a sign to have 100,000 views. It's not unusual for us to get over 300,000 views a week. So it's quite an extraordinary response. And the response is overwhelmingly positive. There are, of course, some of our more conservative friends who get very uncomfortable with some of the things I say, and they tell me about that, but overwhelmingly positive. Well, the Anglican Church is a very broad church indeed. It's a very big jungle, and everyone gets a tree, so that's okay. So there is, again, a variety of responses. The more progressive, middle-of-the-road Anglicans tend to be quite supportive. The more conservative ones tend to be more anxious about some of the things I do and say. But generally speaking, here in the Diocese of Newcastle, the diocesan leaders have been generally quite supportive of what we're trying to achieve. Today, we're still joining our hearts to the disappeared. And I think until we hear, the High Court has obviously put a stay on sending these poor people back to further persecution in Sri Lanka. And until we hear what the High Court has to say today, we'll be watching that very carefully. And of course, on its two-sided sign, on the other side, we're acknowledging 50,000 years of settlement because this is NAIDOC week.